Oh my. Welcome back to Tight Lining, Maryland. I am out on a small stream here in PA. I am here to chase down some small stream wild browns. They're probably not going to be very big today, but that's okay. I just enjoy kind of the thrill of chasing the smaller streams, picking apart the little pockets in it, and just being able to really hunt for fish that sometimes can be a little bit harder to catch. So with that said, we're going to employ some techniques, mostly just tight lining, probably a double nymph rig. As usual, I'm going to use my 10-foot 3-weight Syndicate and just have on that mono rig. So I'm sure if you've been watching for quite some time, you've seen this time and time again. Thanks for tuning back in, and I hope you enjoy. I'm in kind of a weird spot. I'm upstream of anything that would take, so not really able to get a very effective drift. I don't know what that was, if that was a brown or a chub. I didn't get a good look at it. Oh my, that thing hit like a ton of bricks. I think that was a brown. Yeah, that's a brown. I love it. He hit like a freight train. Nice fish. Very pretty. So, George's killer fly, just fishing it from upstream, stripping it back and letting them do the work. And when they hit, they're hitting with some aggression. I think that other one that I had was a brown too. Get another fish out of here. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. He hit a second time. Is it a fall fish? It is. That's a shame. That looks like a nice trout from a distance. He hit it 3 times, or excuse me, 2 times. That's all right. That's all right. We need these fall fish to let our big trout friends get fat and big, so we'll take it. There he goes. Just picked up a really gorgeous brown. It snuck out from a little root ball. I want to get him back under and get him back, but let me take out the hook. All right, let's get this beautiful wild brown back, and he'll probably go right back to where he was. He's going downstream now, but he was tucked up in this root ball, which is where he's headed. You can see him. Boom, right there. He was deep in there. And I'll just show you what I did to kind of entice him out. Got real lucky to get him. Some other smaller fish had kind of spooked out of the hole, but he didn't move. And what I did is I just took basically this George's killer fly, which you can see there. It's real simple, just a mallard or wood duck. I believe it's wood duck, with a little bit of flash in it. Just a little bead to get it down and painted eyes on. But anyway, I just kind of flipped it across, got it as close to the cover as I could, jigged it out, and he came flying out of the cover to hit that. So I was fishing on the gunpowder earlier this morning, didn't really have a ton of success fishing the same pattern. You know, a bunch of people were out. I mean, every parking lot in every area you could think of was just absolutely slammed. So what I decided to do is I was like, all right, I'm gonna hit a small stream instead. I'm gonna get off the grid. I'm gonna hit, you know, something off the beaten path, and we're gonna put some fish in the net. And sure enough, that's exactly what we did. So far so good. Successful day on another stream with no real experience on it. Been here once before, but it's been years and didn't have any success. Spooked some fish, so I knew they were in here, but didn't catch anything. So this has been nice to get 2 or 3 with the chance of a couple more. Ooh, there's a real nice fish in there. Oh no, he came off. That is brutal. He was probably 10 to 12 inches. Another nice fish for a small stream. He was definitely right where he's supposed to be. Oh, that was a nice fish. Perfect spot to be able to cast to him as well, because I'm upstream, so I can just kind of let this thing dangle in the current. But he's going. Ah, that was a nice fish. There we go. It's a nice brown. I actually just pulled one out just before this guy in the same hole, but didn't have a camera on. He popped off at my feet though, just like this guy. So that's 2 browns out of that. Not bad. So he'll tuck up in the rocks over there. Just a really nice oxygenated spot for trout to kind of just hang out and be able to do their thing. So not surprised it had 2 fish in it that were, you know, willing and ready to eat. Now, right now, typically any hole that feels like it should hold a trout has, and the ones that look like it should hold a nice trout have definitely lived up to that. So I'm thinking that we're gonna get pretty lucky here in a second. Yep, because here's a tinier little one. Again, just that upstream approach, drifting that wood duck. George's killer fly, nothing special. Let's wet our hands. Get this guy back in. There we go. Back he goes. Just missed another nice one. Oh, but got an even better one. Oh! What just happened? My friends, I lost a small stream giant. The only thing I can say is that I had an upstream hook set. He jumped into a pile of rocks and it might have dislodged the hook. There's just so many factors for why that fish could have come off, but that was a gorgeous wild brown, and that's disheartening to know that I didn't get him. So we'll keep after it. I know there's some other ones in there with him, and maybe there's more down ahead, but man, that was the fish of the day. He was easily 15 inches. That's gonna wrap it up here for Tight Lining Maryland. I had a successful day on this small stream. I am happy with the number of fish, and I did get one very nice quality fish, but I lost 2 that would have really made the day. One of which would have been just about as big as the first one you saw on film that I didn't get the take. But the one that got off that you saw take and jump out of the water and hit right in front of me, man, that thing was a small stream stud. That's the type of fish that you get ecstatic to get. Thank you for tuning back in as always. I hope that you got to see, you know, a little bit about how, again, I approach the small streams, how I'm looking for those undercuts, the little tuckaways in rocks. You know, even in the riffles where you get a little bit of discoloration, you know, all of that can be super fruitful for you whenever you get out on these small streams. So thank you as always for tuning back in. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and look forward to seeing you next time on the stream. Tight lines.